Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles!
Shredder's Revenge.
Let's kick some shell!
We'll be playing a Splinter for this video. This is video number 2 for Shredder's Revenge. So I might as well review how to play the game so we can set this up in some context. We'll go back a bit. Yeah, combo attack, that's fine. ZR. You have a little ninja power that consumes it. Okay, fine. Actually, where's the ninja power? They'll explain what that is later. Back with the R. They can do a flying attack, which is always cool. You can do a Chun-Li rising kick by pressing Y and B at the same time. It's an anti-air. Hold down the attack button for a heavy swing. Auto grab. And press towards for a shoulder throw. And you can throw them towards the screen by pressing down and the attack button. Hold up and Y for a fling slam. When you whip the enemy back and forth. You are not invincible during that, and it does not automatically kill every enemy like it does in Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. You have a dash attack, which is always nice. You have to double tap the jump button so you can do that little aerial swing. So it's easier to pull off consistently than in the Ninja Turtles 4. Escape roll. That's like a parry.
It's over!
Wake up roll. Quick stand. So I guess you press the jump button as soon as you're down. You're close to an ally, you give them 2 hit points so that they get 2 hit points. You basically give them 2 of your own life points.
Any comments?
Taunting.
Watch and learn.
That consumes ninja power. During a backflip. That consumes 3 full ninja bars. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Unlocked a power level. Okay, so it's unlocked at certain power levels. Okay. So we know how to play the game now. What we'll do is we'll go back to the first stage to establish the basics. There's actually it's not a cheat mode, it's an achievement we can try and unlock, so let's see what happens. So, the characters have the same moves, I want to say, but in the case of Splinter, he's the slowest. But he's stronger, and that's nice, I guess. Old man got some moves like Yoda and Attack of the Clones, so I guess that counts for something. That's good enough for now. Gotta press the button again. So we'll start stage 1 to establish the basics. What's the other challenge? Collect all classic headlines for Burn Thompson. What classic headlines?
I need my papers back. Now hurry.
Oh, okay, I guess that's a tweener quest, I suppose. Irma has something down here?
Can you please find my diary? Please.
I don't know. Doesn't sound like Jennifer Darling to me. That's okay. Voice actress from the original show, of course.
Job-breaking news.
There is a... That's not Renee Jacobs, obviously. This is... I want to say the blonde chick in the black is the... What's her name? Who hates turtles. From the... Was it the Return of the Shredder episode, I want to say? Yeah, that was it. Don't remember... No one knows her name. Don't even worry about it. Even I don't know her name, and that's saying something. Finish the level unharmed. Probably not going to happen. Didn't mean to do that. That's a taunt. Does that fill up my special attack meter? And the R button's to back. And the R button's to backstep. Ow! And I failed to finish the level unharmed. Okay, fine. So double tap jump, then you can do your jumping swing. Press both buttons together for the anti-air. That's cool. So he is kind of slow, but he can run, which is what matters, right? Does everyone have the same defensive ability? Because I know in the second arcade game, Michelangelo had the strongest defense, I want to say. Well, he was also the slowest. Ow. I mean, I did do a video where I played the second arcade game, so there is that. Ow! Actually, I want to say I played the Super NES port. I don't think I ever played the second arcade game from beginning to end. I know I did play the arcade game. There's really nothing to say about it. I played it when it launched, and the game doesn't hold up. But if you're playing with friends, it's fun for like half an hour. Although I would argue it gets boring in about 15 minutes. How about I back out the level? So return to the map because we didn't complete the challenge I was supposed to get through without taking a hit. So I completed all 3 of the challenges in this area, and I got all 3 of the collectibles. So I'm not complaining about that. What's that challenge? There are collectibles here in stage 3? So I guess I might go back and do those. So I can't read what the challenges are from here. These are generic achievements I can unlock. Found in episodes 1, 2, and 4. Okay, that's nice. Found in episodes 2, 4, 5. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, don't read Irma's fan fiction. Power levels. So you need 100 hit points. Oh, so you have to keep using characters to get points to unlock this stuff? They're trying to do that music from the, they're doing an homage to the music from the original show, which is always nice. Oh, so you can see the, so it's in the living room. So the living room has all the challenges. Finish level unharmed. Episode 4, complete the level without getting grabbed. Okay, I guess I can do that, because I think the roadkill Rodneys are in that level. Don't get hurt more than 3 times from obstacles. And there's some more collectibles. Okay, so we'll unlock this level, then go back to finish up the video with some of that. We'll add some filler content.
King of the Spill.
Why not? So we'll unlock a new level and unlock some more content. Do some filler content for achievements, I guess. Defeat 3 enemies by using traps. We fire robots by using heavy swings. Don't get hurt more than 2 times from obstacles. Okay. So where are the traps? Those aren't traps. Careful. Ow! Bastard. Did he counter me in midair? Jeez. Throw it.
Remember when I became a child?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Roby Gorin wrote that episode. I think he has a type. We'll talk about that later. Some tropes literally only exist so that writers can fantasize. Let's put it that way. I mean, sure, attack the 50-foot woman. What kid doesn't understand that reference? Right, what you know, I guess. Ow! Wow. Is that the hard difficulty level or something? I'll take that. Well, eventually. Ow, yeah, I gotta eat that. I gotta eat that. I'll take that. Haha. There are traps. Like that. It didn't count. Ow. Defeated 3 enemies using traps. Heavy swing. So I need to kill them with a heavy swing? It means I have to be particular about when I actually use it, I guess. And do these count as robots? Yes, it does. Yep. Yep, one more. That did it. Okay, that was easy. Don't get hurt more than 2 times by obstacles. Okay, so I have to get to the entire level for this part. We'll see how it goes, I guess. If we're paying attention to it, I guess it'll be fine. Like, why use heavy swings? Okay, I unlocked a new ninja power based on my score. Don't overkill enemies, that's why they're gray. It's like Guardian Heroes, I guess. Don't overkill enemies. Yeah, in Guardian Heroes on the Saturn, if you killed an enemy after they were dead, if you kept hitting enemies who were already dead, it counted against your karma, I want to say. We'll get that later. Just have to get that eventually. Fine. Do I have to use it right then? And I can't jump during this, so I can't make it last longer. Right, sure. I guess I should use my special ability at some point. We'll think about it.
Watch and learn.
So I used up 2 of my power bars, I guess. Yeah, that increased my power bar. So on the top of the screen, on the left-hand side below my score of 270, this increases my power bar. Once.
How y'all doing?
Okay, I can never tell them apart. So Genghis has the axe. What does Napoleon have? The whip? Does it matter, really? Also, you see an unlockable character? Because that would be cool. Because again, I can never tell the killer frogs apart. Get off. That and their personalities were so jacked that they were so samey. I mean, of all people, like Michael Reeves is one of the best writers in animation history, but I don't think he ever made these frogs interesting characters. They were really lame. I had to hold down the attack button, I guess. This game does have very good pixel art and pixel animation, actually. So it's a good rendering of the old characters. These guys did, what was it called? They did Mercenary Kings, which I played on PC a few years ago. It's a laptop-friendly game. It's probably really cheap now. It's probably like still in the $2 range, I think, or maybe $3 on sale. It was supposed to be like, I guess it's kind of like Contra meets Metal Slug with a bit of I think it's like a roguelike Contra meets Bionic Commando in a way, if that makes sense. That's a game I've always been meaning to play that game. Like I keep telling, like for instance, if I lived in Texas, it was like 100 degrees for like a month, and I couldn't bring out my consoles, and yeah, I'd probably be playing this. I'd be playing more laptop games. Because it wouldn't make any sense to play a console in 100 degree heat in Texas. Yeah, shout out to the fam down in Houston. It's been really nasty down there for like 4 months. So yeah, that would be the time to break out the, ow! I should use my special ability. Ow. If these guys actually counter. Don't get hurt more than 2 times from obstacles. What obstacles? Oh, I get it now. Now, I guess the mousers are like chickens. I think I finally figured it out. It took a while for me to figure it out. Got him with the trap.
Delicious. I should offer you some.
Found a disgusting bug. Yeah, I mean, just be honest. I was complaining about the frogs. I mean, even David Wise did a bunch of episodes where the characters weren't very well developed. I guess because they never. I guess the toy company wanted the killer frogs, but they never really got around to explaining why they were interesting characters. Like perfect example. I never understood the Rat King. Well, I think he's actually a carryover from the comic book. I guess he's just supposed to be a homeless guy who like really liked rats. Like he was like Ben in the old 70s movie. But I mean, again, like what was the point of the Rat King really? Like, was he supposed to be funny? I never really thought it was funny. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I'm using my special ability. I tried to use my special ability there. Wrong button? Yeah, wrong button. Heads up. Ow! Yeah, now it's just gonna avoid me. Crap. Okay, so I have to dodge him if he's just gonna grab me like that. Yeah, I never knew why the Rat King was a thing. Just conceptually, I never understood him at all. Okay, like I said, okay, again, he's Ben. But as a character, he wasn't that interesting. Ah, ah, ah! He's almost dead. Got him. I unlocked all 3 challenges. It helps when there are manageable challenges that like don't. It helps when there are manageable challenges that don't involve you like not taking a hit. I mean, you can do a no hit run by yourself anytime you want, I suppose. I think that's Cam Clark playing the voice of Rocksteady. Yeah, that's Cam Clark, the voice of Leonardo. Or at least he would, at least in the animated series, that would have been Cam Clark. I don't remember who played Bebop. It wasn't Jim Cummings, was it? Yeah, I have no idea who played Bebop. But you can definitely hear a bit of Leonardo and Kaneda in you can definitely hear a little bit of Leonardo and Kaneda from Akira in Rocksteady's voice. There's one more challenge here. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Let me go back a bit. Rumble in the Zoo. Complete the level. I might be able to do that. Don't get hit more than 3 times from obstacles. Okay, so again, that's... You have to go through the entire level, unfortunately. So this will be filler content.
Job breaking news.
Wrong level. Wrong level. Yeah, wrong level. Oh, so I circled back around. That's cute. Yeah, we're doing this one.
Rumble in the Zoo.
So again, characters that weren't really that interesting. That's not Toka and Razor. It was who was it? It was the Bull and the Mole. Yeah, they were in the Turtle Boys episode. I forgot what their names were. Again, they were concessions from the toy company, probably. Give us some more mutants we can sell. Like they had Tattoo, the sumo hamster, which again, it reeked of a mandate from corporate. So I can't really. Whoops. Pay attention, Splinter. No fair charging it up. So I guess Splinter is hard mode. He's just slow. Ow! Wow. No fair countering. Complete the level getting grabbed. So I did get grabbed at least once. Alright, see how I do. If not, I'll have to grind this out on another video. Or when I'm not recording commentary. Because grinding out achievements seems like a bit much. But I do like how they like have a little map where you can like unlock levels and do a stage select to revisit them. Like that seems fine. Because I remember playing Streets of Rage 4, my complaint was that it feels like a game from 1995 with no improvements whatsoever. Like it feels like it's a good sequel to Streets of Rage. It's just that I kept getting this feeling that it wasn't trying to make any meaningful changes to the gameplay. It was literally just a side-scrolling brawler. But I think there might have been like more achievements and stuff. So they might have had that working in its favor. I do have Streets of Rage 4 over here somewhere. What version is it? I got the Xbox One version, it looks like. Because I knew it was on sale recently, so I was able to pick that one up for about $10 with some store credit. So that worked out in my favor. Yeah, Streets of Rage 4 is one of those games where it's like, yeah, if it dropped under $10, I was going to pick it up. There are people who think it's like the best brawler ever. Honestly, I think we moved on to the era of the Shadows of Mordor and the Arkham City era brawlers. I mean, people don't really talk about those games as brawlers because one, there's no belt. Two, there's no Well, I got grabbed too many times, so I'm gonna have to cancel out of this problem. Ow. And I died. Don't get hurt more than 3 times from obstacles, but I can do that easily, I think. Am I on the right level? I think I'm gonna have to redo that.
I am coming with you.
Ow. I'm gonna have to cancel out of this. So basically, just don't get hit by the whip guys. Don't get grabbed by the whip guys. But yeah, like I've been saying before, like if you look at games like Arkham City and Shadow of Mordor, well, I got a new move unlocked. Playing those games to me is what those new brawlers became. Like some people try to compare them to like Dynasty Warriors and games like that. I still think that Dynasty Warriors is a game that uses the brawler as like it uses basic brawling mechanics for doing like real-time tactical strategy in a way. If you can imagine that. Bebop and Rocksteady, huh? Pre-mutation. Nice. Guess should have waited to break open the second one. And these guys will grab you too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, these guys will grab you too. But yeah, like in my mind, like if you look at what Arkham City did, it's like, okay, it's a brawler, but it's basically expanding on what Arkham Asylum was doing, which was using the brawler as one of the many game modes. So you could brawl and you could do, what was it? Like you would brawl or you could do, it's like Growl, that Taito arcade game I played on this channel, which is a bad game. Like, it's just a bad brawler. Like, it's just really it's a very simplistic brawler that uses the conceit of having, like, multiple weapons you can pick up. But there's really not a lot of depth to it. It's mainly just a really simplistic brawler. We can pick up, like, a dozen different kinds of weapons. Well, you know. I guess that counts as options. But yeah, for me, I'd rather play a game like Arkham City or Shadow of Mordor, which have games like that have more tactical depth than a game like this. But it's still good for what it is. So I guess I better bounce out of this. Well, I tried. We'll come back later and try to do a no-hit run out of that. I mean, it won't be that hard, I don't think. You just have to keep your expectations realistic. So that's Splinter. So we'll come back later and actually practice with the turtles. But I did want to see what was possible here based on. I wanted to advance the unlock another stage, which I did, and then go back and do some filler content by trying to unlock some of these achievements, which is an excuse for me to grind up these characters. But yeah, a game like this, to make this game good, you would have to make it like a River City Ransom kind of game. Well, I mean, I'm not saying you have to make it like a stealth action brawler, which is what, Shadow of Mordor was. But yeah, the idea is that you're still doing stages, but I would argue, like, make the stages, like, open them up a bit, like, add, like, more corridors and such, because I know it's supposed to be, like, a 6-player couch co-op party game. But at least give people the option of like choosing what path they want to go. Like if you set up a leader and say, follow me, I'm going this way, that might be something you can do. Because, well, then again, like Gauntlet kind of did that. Even Gauntlet, like the levels, there was an exit. So it's not really like Gauntlet. But it is possible to make a game that works kind of like Gauntlet, I think. So the question is, yeah, what are the achievements for the other levels? We can mess with that later. That might work out, actually. I did pick up, I should mention, I did pick up this game on cartridge. I think it was a European import. And it doesn't play off the cartridge. Because I bought the game, I installed the cartridge, and I have to download it before I'm allowed to start playing it, which is weird. So I deleted the software from here. I just deleted it from here. I think it was version 1.1. So this is version 1.01. I guess the cartridge that I bought was version 1.0. But I want to say this is not version 1. This is not version 1.01. I want to say it's a different build. Let me check. Of course, the easy way to find out is to go back to the main screen. How do I go back to the title screen? I am curious how to go back to the title screen at this point. Yeah, we're leaving the world map.
Select your hero.
Back out. Yeah, it is version 1.00138. Okay. I'm curious what the build was on the European cartridge that I got, because you cannot play from the European cartridge, at least on my American Switch. I don't know what's going on with that. But when I put the cartridge inside my console, it told me I had to download. I couldn't just start the software from the console, so I don't know what's going on with that. If I don't find a fix for that, I'll see what's going on. But that's a bummer, because if you try to buy this game online from Amazon or something, it's the European version, you might save some money. For some reason, European versions of games are cheaper. Or at least sometimes European games are cheaper than American games. And the Switch will play them all, but for some reason I have to download this one. I don't know what's going on with that. Now, could I play it without the cartridge? That would be nice to know. So I can try that out and see what happens. We'll see what happens. But this is obviously Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge on the Nintendo Switch.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Hold on.
Shredder's Revenge.
I'm playing this with a cartridge from the Maryland Library System. I'll try the European version a bit later. Because it would be very disappointing if I couldn't play that cartridge on my Switch without having to go online and download it. So I'm curious how that'll go. But yeah, they make you download a patch with this cartridge that I got, so that's bizarre. I mean, it's not a waste of money. I mean, I basically use store credit to buy it, so I'm going to get store credit for selling it. So we'll see how it goes. So we'll let Mr. Patton play us out.